In the last video, we talked about why income matters. Not someday. Not later. Now. We shifted from playing defense to playing offense. Today, we are going to take that motivation and give it direction. Because motivation without direction is just noise. If income expansion is the journey, then today's video is about identifying the destination. Most people say they want financial freedom, but very few can tell you what that actually means in numbers. It sounds nice. It feels aspirational. But it's vague. And vague goals don't get funded by reality. So today, we are going to make financial freedom measurable. Calmly. Simply. Without overwhelm. I want to introduce you to a concept that will quietly become one of the most important tools in this entire program. It's called your freedom income gap. Or FIG. Don't let the name intimidate you. The idea is extremely simple. Your freedom income gap is the gap between the monthly income you need to feel financially free, and the passive or residual income you already have today. That's it. Not your salary. Not your active job income. Only income that can continue even if you slow down, take a break, or step away. Things like investment income, rental income, trail income, business income that doesn't require daily presence. If you don't have much of that yet, that's okay. Most people don't. This exercise is not about judgment. It's about clarity. Let's start with the first part. Target monthly freedom income. This is not about luxury. This is not about showing off. This is about asking a very honest question. If your basic lifestyle was covered without stress, what monthly income would allow you to live with peace, dignity, and choice? Not your dream life. Your real life. Think about your housing, food, utilities, healthcare, insurance, basic travel, family responsibilities, and a little breathing room. Not 5-star fantasies. Just a life where money stops being the main source of anxiety. That number is deeply personal. For some, it might be 50,000 rupees a month. For others, 75,000 rupees. For some families, 1 lakh rupees or more. There is no correct number. The only wrong number is one borrowed from someone else's life. Now comes the second part. Your current passive or residual income. This is where many people feel uncomfortable. Because the number is often small. Or zero. And again, that's normal. Financial freedom is not something you wake up with. It's something you build. So don't inflate this number. Don't include salary. Don't include bonuses. Don't include income that stops the moment you stop working. Be honest. Once you have these two numbers, you calculate your freedom income gap. FIG equals your target monthly freedom income minus your current passive or residual income. Let's make this real with an example. Suppose you decide that 75,000 rupees per month would give you a stress-free, choice-filled life. And suppose your current passive income is 15,000 rupees per month from investments or other sources. Your freedom income gap is 60,000 rupees per month. This number is powerful. Because for the first time, financial freedom is no longer a vague idea. It's a visible target. Now, before your mind jumps into panic mode, thinking 60,000 rupees per month is impossible, pause. This is not a bill due next month. This is not a deadline. This is a destination. And destinations are reached through runways. So now we build the runway. Here's the simple flow I want you to understand and internalize. Your current income comes in. From that, you fund your lifestyle. What remains is surplus. That surplus, when invested consistently through systems like SIPs or other vehicles, grows over time. That growth eventually produces passive income. And when that passive income equals your target freedom income, you reach financial independence. That's the whole game. Current income minus lifestyle equals surplus. Surplus invested equals growth. Growth equals freedom income. Freedom income equals options. No tricks. No hacks. Just math, time, and discipline. Now let's connect this back to your freedom income gap. Your FIG tells you how much monthly income your investments and systems need to generate in the future. The question now becomes, how much surplus do you need to invest every month, for how long, to bridge that gap? This is where timelines matter. You get to choose your timeline. 5 years. 7 years. 10 years. There's no prize for choosing the shortest timeline if it stresses you out. There's no shame in choosing a longer one if it fits your life. What matters is that the timeline is intentional. Let's go back to our example. A 60,000 rupees per month freedom income gap. Suppose you choose a 10-year timeline. The question becomes, what consistent monthly surplus, invested properly, can realistically build assets that generate 60,000 rupees per month in 10 years? You don't need to answer this perfectly today. You don't need advanced calculators in your head. That's why we use worksheets and tools. But you do need to understand the direction. Freedom is not built by guessing. It's built by reverse engineering. This is where many people make a critical mistake. They only think in terms of returns. They ask, what return will I get? That's the wrong starting point. The right starting point is, what income do I want, by when? Once the destination is clear, the strategy becomes simpler. Another important thing to understand here is step-ups. Most people assume surplus must be fixed forever. That's not true. Surplus can grow as your income grows. You might start with a modest monthly surplus today. But if you design income expansion well, that surplus can step up every year. Even small annual increases make a massive difference over time. That's why this exercise is empowering, not discouraging. You are not expected to fund your entire freedom today. You are expected to start. Think of it like climbing a staircase. You don't jump to the top floor. You take the first step, then the next. The mistake people make is waiting until they can see the entire staircase clearly. By then, years have passed. Now I want to address an emotional barrier that often comes up at this point. Some people feel guilty wanting freedom. They think, I should just be grateful for what I have. Gratitude and ambition are not enemies. You can be grateful for today and still design a better tomorrow. In fact, designing your freedom income gap is an act of responsibility. It reduces future pressure. It reduces dependence. It creates choice. Remember, this is not about quitting work. It's about removing desperation from work. When you know that a part of your future income is being built quietly in the background, your decisions become calmer. You negotiate better. You take fewer emotional risks. You stop chasing every shiny opportunity because you have a plan. And that plan starts here. So let's bring this video to its action step. I want you to fill the freedom income gap worksheet. Take your time. Be honest. No rounding up to impress yourself. No rounding down out of fear. Just clarity. Decide your target monthly freedom income. Write down your current passive or residual income. Calculate your FIG, then choose a tentative timeline. 5 years. 7. 10. Whatever feels challenging but realistic. Next, decide an initial monthly surplus you can commit to investing towards this goal. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be consistent. Then decide a simple annual step-up percentage. Even 5 or 10% makes a difference. Once you do this, something subtle but powerful happens. Your mind stops asking random money questions. It starts asking better ones. How can I increase surplus? How can I shorten the timeline without stress? How can I design income that feeds this system? That's exactly where we're headed. Financial freedom is not achieved by working blindly harder. It's achieved by aiming clearly. In the next video, we'll talk about different types of income and how leverage actually works in the real world, without burning out or chasing fantasies. But for that to make sense, you need to know what you are aiming for. Today, you sized the target. That alone puts you ahead of most people.